For as long as the galactic concord had existed, the galaxy's civilizations believed themselves the pinnacle of history. Their empires stretched across the stars, their science bent worlds to their will, and their historians spoke confidently of the first races, long-vanished ancients whose ruins still dotted forgotten worlds. No one questioned that the ancients were gone. No one until the humans arrived. The Concord first encountered humanity at the edges of the Persian Reach, where Terran ships moved with unsettling speed and adaptability. At first, the Council dismissed them as another Deathworld breed, resilient, yes, but primitive compared to the long-lived elder civilizations. But soon, strange anomalies surfaced. Human ships navigated relic mazes without maps. Their linguists deciphered extinct runes in days where others failed for centuries. And everywhere they went, human explorers said something unsettlingly familiar. "I know this place." The most dramatic revelation came on the ruined world of Araktor, where the Concord hosted a joint expedition. Among them was Dr. Celine Ward, a human archaeologist. The ruins spiraled with glyphs no living species had ever read. The alien scholars mocked her when she touched the stones with her bare hands, tracing the ancient carvings. "You believe you can read the tongue of the first races?" hissed a Techerwan linguist, crystalline body vibrating with contempt. Celine's eyes narrowed. "Not believe. Remember." And then she began to speak the language aloud. Perfectly, the ruins stirred. Machines long dormant lit with pale fire. The Concord delegation staggered back in shock as the city awoke to a voice it had not heard in a million years, spoken by a human throat. Panic spread through the Concord. Investigations multiplied. How could a young species know the oldest languages of the galaxy? The answer came piecemeal. Human genetics contained markers not found anywhere else. Patterns not of youth but of age. Carbon dating of Terran fossils revealed technological remnants far older than the supposed dawn of humanity. And when compared to the architecture of the ancients, human hands fit perfectly into the tools and weapons left behind. At first, the Concord refused to accept it. Then they resisted violently. But everywhere, the evidence grew undeniable. Humans were not the newcomers. They were the remnants, the survivors. The so-called elder species, long thought extinct, had simply forgotten themselves, clawed back from some ancient cataclysm, rebuilt and risen again. And now they were remembering. When the truth could no longer be denied, a delegation of Concord rulers met with Admiral Marcus Kane of the Terran Union Fleet. The Croxith overlord, armored in bone and steel, demanded, "Why did you hide this? Why pretend to be less than you are?" The Admiral's scarred face remained cold. "We didn't hide. We didn't know. Humanity had to rediscover itself, through struggle, through fire, through war. But now we remember. And now you know the truth you feared." The THRYNN representative trembled. "If you are truly the first, what will you do with the galaxy?" Admiral Kane stood. His fleet, arrayed behind him in silent formation, stretched across the stars like a wall of fire. "What humans always do," he said, voice echoing with something far older than pride. "Survive, adapt, endure, and when threatened, fight until the void itself trembles." The Concord thought they had found a fragile new ally, a minor Deathworld oddity to manipulate. Instead, they had awakened the very species whose ruins they had studied in awe for millennia. The ancients had returned, and they were called human,